Hey, so I kind of wanna get the your side of things. Like, what do you know? What do you think? What is your thoughts and everything?
You want to know what I think, Michael?
Of course, I care for your opinion.
I think that I think that your brother is a fucking idiot.
And I don't disagree with you.
No, you don't understand, Michael. I think your brother is. I don't even know how to say what I feel. I actually don't know how to even. The last few days have literally just been me yelling at people and people not trusting me and your brother doing everything in his power to make sure that we can't associate with one another. This isn't something that is, you know, they just don't like each other. This is something that makes me want to kill your brother. This motherfucker comes to my house with his gun out looking for me. It doesn't matter why. It doesn't matter if it's a fucking mistake. It doesn't matter if he misunderstood something. What matters is that your stupid fucking brother has put me in a position to where I can't defend you
He's not wrong at
because
all.
I know that if I have a gun to Nick's head, that you're gonna be there and you're gonna be on his side.
Yeah, and you're not like I'm not. You're not wrong. What he did yesterday is probably the stupidest thing in the world, and I don't understand why. I can't wrap my head around why. One thing, it's a misunderstanding, but he knows what do you mean to me. He knows what role you play in this entire thing as well. Like he knows all of these things, and based on a misunderstanding, he goes and pulls something like this.
It's not just that.
No,
It's just
it's
the constant shit. The constant shit he does where I have to get shit on every fucking day trying to differentiate you and your brother
mm,
because it is a difference.
it is.
It is a fucking difference. But
I
when Nick pushes it so fucking far to where you have to put people up to ask them whether they die for their fucking family, it's it's not a fucking game anymore.
I need to ask you the Psy incident. How did he present that to you?
I haven't talked to fucking Nick. I'm not going to talk to Nick.
No, I'm talking about Lang.
I haven't talked with the fucking Emperor.
Oh, oh,
All that fucking matters is what I know. And what I know is your brother said something along the lines of, I didn't tell you, or next time don't shoot him at the hospital. You know what I think of when I hear next time don't shoot him at the hospital? I don't think of someone condemning his stupid fucking minion.
did he say that?
I think that he's fucking telling them if you're gonna fucking do it, or the next time you do it, don't do it in a way that implicates me.
Oh, he's a moron. Guess I need to have another conversation.
There's no conversations, Michael.
Well, it's not.
There's nothing left. There's nothing left to do. I know you're gonna be with your fucking brother. And it doesn't matter what I say, it doesn't matter.
Well, at the end of the day, and if you haven't been told yet, I guess it'll come at some point. Lang is making people choose. And at the end of the day, my expectations were that people would choose Lang. And the way things are going, that seems to be the truth. I talked to Nancy yesterday, and she told me that we cannot be friends. She had to choose between me and Lang, and she chose Lang. So I'm assuming that at some point he's going to make you choose as well. I told
There's no
her.
choosing, Michael. It isn't a choice for me. I'm gonna be with Lang no matter what.
Mm.
Just like you're gonna be with your dumb fuck brother. And I have tried so very fucking hard to make people believe that you aren't this piece of shit that your brother is. But it doesn't matter how much I yell or talk to people or make myself look like a fucking dumbass to them or make them fucking second guess on if they can trust me or not. Nothing fucking matters because your brother just won't fucking stop digging both of your fucking graves.
You know I respect you, right? So I'm not gonna beat around the bush. My brother is a dumb fuck. I'm not gonna deny that. He's doing some absolute fucking stupid shit. I am not gonna deny that either. I'm not gonna defend what he did yesterday because I think it's the stupidest thing he could have pulled. It gave Lang all the ammo in the world to go nuclear and go after the both of us. But Lang is also pushing buttons.
I know, Michael.
I,
I
I'm
know.
I'm just letting you know. This is not just a one-sided thing. And
I know it's not a one-sided thing. I know it's not. But I don't know why it's continuing to happen after we had the fucking meeting. Why?
I don't know. I've been sitting on my ass doing nothing, and every time I wake up, there's just more shit. Every time I wake up, there's somebody shoveling shit on top of the place that I just cleaned. And I tell people not to do anything stupid, but the second I'm not there, people just go off and do their own fucking things, not thinking about everyone involved. You
I
and
know.
I are on the same page. I feel like with this entire thing, but at the end of the day, yeah, it's family. Lang is your dad, and Nick is my brother. And if things were different, it would have been easier. I wouldn't have to make a choice. And neither would you. But whatever it is that these two guys have against each other, we are being dragged into it and we are being forced to choose a side. Even if we don't want to. And like I told Nancy yesterday, the choice is for you to make, and I will accept the choices that you make because those choices are for you to decide. And you having to stand with your dad is the obvious choice. I'm not gonna try to convince you otherwise. Obviously, I would love to.
No shit, Michael. No fucking shit. I don't want to hurt you. Of course I don't. You are You are one of the only people outside of the guild that I consider an actual friend. And it's not because everyone seems to think it's because you taught me how to make these bombs, right? But while obviously that's important to me because it's let me be able to
Am I laughing and crying? I'm
do
snickering.
things that I wouldn't normally have been able to. The main reason is I finally found someone outside of the guild that didn't treat me like a fucking tool. It was equal. And anytime anyone would ask you about me and, you know, it was talked about, it wasn't some fucking he works for me or he does this for me. It was partners. And I haven't had that before. Obviously, you know, that's one of the main reasons that I care about everyone in the guild.
Mm,
No one thinks that they're above anyone else.
yeah,
And it never felt like you ever tried to use me. It just felt equal. It was nice.
it was.
I I trusted you with pretty much everything, and I still do trust you. But the way it is now, it's not like I can do much now.
No, I know. And again, I don't blame you. This is just the, I guess, cultivation of everything. The shittiest outcome that could have come.
It's the cultivation of two fucking morons who have an insane ego, who both forgot that it
It
I don't
involves
know.
people. What they don't,
Maybe they forgot or maybe they never fucking cared. I don't know.
I think it's a combination that they don't care that people are getting involved and they forgot that what they're doing is gonna affect others. I think they're both very ego driven. I know Lang cares about you. So he obviously cares that if you were to get harmed or if you were to get involved. But I don't think he feels that way for some other people that are also getting involved. And I feel like that's the same for Nick. And in this case, what he did yesterday, he didn't care for. Well, he knew what you mean, and he knew who you are, and he knows that we are basically equal in terms of like that. I respect you, and he goes and pulls something like this. He didn't. He did in that moment not care about his family.
I don't know. I'm just sick of it, Michael.
So am I. As fucked up as it sounds in a city like this, I just want people to enjoy each other's company and have and laugh and have fun. Just not always, but just from time to time. And even without my involvement, I'm now losing a lot of the people that I would consider friends and people that I care about. So
I know. It's the same for me.
I still see us as friends, even though I know you will be standing with your dad, and I will still respect you. And if you ever need something, you are free to call.
Yeah, me too.
All right. Oh, he hung up. This is not the outcome we wanted, but this is the outcome that is now the reality. Is yes. But even after, let me shut up and just make it cinematic for now, and I'll fill you in. This fucking pig always getting in the way. Sniper bullet from Yeager. I would perma. Yeah, the outfit isn't really tying this together, but it's not like I'm gonna go switch. Well, chat, there you go. This is what you wanted. You wanted everyone to pick Lang, and they did. This isn't what we wanted. You guys chose the worst timeline. You... Okay, chat. I know some of you are baiting. It's fine. You cannot put this on Nick. And you heard that in the conversation with Yeager. This is the cause of two people with the biggest egos going at each other. What about Cleo? Well, Cleo might have planted a seed, but at the end of the day, it's Lang and Nick going at each other. And I wasn't gonna say that. Micheal wasn't gonna say that to Yeager, because Yeager is smart. Yeager's not dumb whatsoever. And I'm pretty sure Yeager would know when Lang is lying about something. But from the conversation Micheal had with Nancy yesterday, it was confirmed that Lang is spinning a narrative that isn't true. And it's highly likely that it's being used for this as well. So these are both two people going at each other. Nick going at it with a stupid way of doing it, a hot-headed way of doing it, not thinking. And Lang is manipulating and lying to spin his narrative. It's great RP, don't get me wrong. This is probably some of the most interesting RP that's happened in a long time, I'd say. There's actual outcome to things. There's actually things happening. There's people turning on each other, and there is no drama. The only drama is caused by weird RP frogs. People can say all they want. People can question all they want. People can blame devs, menus, whatever. At the end of the day, all parties are having fun. Well, fun. I'm not having fun. I'm losing all my friends in character. That's not fun. But you get what I mean. So, for the people wondering what's gonna happen, I said at the start of the stream that Mick is close to snapping. And he still is. And now that he lost somebody that he thought of, I don't know if I wasn't gonna say it, but Yeager was somebody that he would consider an equal or something close to a brother without being an actual brother, because they had the same mindset, they had the same, not agenda maybe, but a lot of the same in a way. And now, because of what Nick pulled yesterday, Nick knowing that Yeager is someone. I did turn down. Knowing that Yeager is who he is, and that that Mick cares about Yeager. It's not fake friends. Friends are still friends. Nancy was and is still a friend, but she just chose Lang or family. And the same with Yeager. Yeager chose his family or his dad. And if you don't see that in character, and if you make a big fuss about somebody having to make a choice and they choose their family, you know, that's the same as me throwing, or if Mick were to throw Nick under the bus. Nick is a fucking idiot at the end of the day, and what he did yesterday is probably the worst thing he could have done ever. But he is still Nick, he is still family. And Mick would never go against Nick. And if it came to it, at the end of the day, he would... If Nick keeps fucking up, he would give a decision. He would tell Nick to fix his shit. Or Mick would walk away. And I think Nick would do the same shit. You know? If you don't fix your fucking mistakes, if you keep doing this, then you're on your own. He wouldn't kill him. Nick would never kill Mick. Or Mick would never kill Nick. But you can walk away from family. And Yeager has the same... Yeager has the same option. He could walk away from Lang, but he's not. And that could change if Lang keeps pulling out every fucking thing in the book to justify his actions. Lying, manipulating. Hey, Kiva. At some point, if he does realize that, he would also have to question Lang's motives. Even as a family. Is the lag of Simone in your stream title intentional? You're the first person to ask. Wow. You have a keen eye, Kate. No, he is still a Simone. Meta chat noticed? Oh. He's still a Simone. It's a play on the fact that everything that is currently happening to Micheal is because of the association with the Simone name. So I took it out of the title. Jesus Christ, there's so much shit. I have Dino waiting. I need to get some art commissioned. And I feel like there's so much art you can get from this fucking from this arc. But something I want commissioned or something I want done is a Yeager Micheal thing. If anything, having it as a two-piece, one where they're hanging out, you know, being happy, and then the other one with this. Oh, that could have been a good. That could be good as well. Having two sides, and then having Micheal in the middle because he is just well, Micheal and Yeager in the middle where you have two sides. Micheal, yeah. Who actually has more power? I don't think you can define that. The thing is, if you want to equalize, if you want somebody to have the same amount of power against Lang, there's nobody. And that's why having a dev being able to pull some tricks from the book is a good thing. There's somebody that can challenge Lang without overdoing it. It's not like we are deleting Lang. It's not like we're fucking him over at every single turn. Like, this is purely RP. There's nobody shooting each other. There's no bombs going off. Like, this is literally a Cold War that is now picking up. It's picking up hard. Yesterday, just set fire to the fucking set fire to the fuel? No, that's not it. Fuse lit the fuse, yeah. And the most fucked up thing, I think, if you look at the entire aspect of it, is that the person or the people that are not involved, and I don't think Yeager is so bad off yet, but Micheal, who is trying to just be a neutral party and not be involved, has lost the most so far. He's just losing so much from this. Yes, he didn't lose Seaside. He didn't lose Benji. He didn't lose Nick or Diamond Dogs. But he is losing the guild. He's losing Yeager, Nancy. We don't know yet. He could be losing Lexi. For now, at least. Well. It really depends on how things go. No. Michael is never going to talk to Lang. Especially now when he knows that Lang is lying and manipulating, and now that Yeager is not in the picture. Michael is trying to figure out how to do what to do from here. He's trying to figure out if he needs to step in and actually fucking do something. Or if he needs to stay out of it still. But if it's heating up and if they're going after Nick, you know, it's hard to just stand by. Did you ever really think? No, of course not. But you guys are like, if you can't just look at it like, here, make a choice. Choose between this and this. You heard the conversation, or at least I hope you did. Yeager did not want to make a choice.